I do remember traveling south and big trucks behind me, and at the time I had a CB radio, and I could hear what those trucks were saying, and they were talking to me, telling me to get off the road because I was going way too slow for them.
I remember going to West Virginia, and we went to a whitewater rafting place. I think it was called Rivers, and we spent the night because it was a 2-day trip.
Oh yeah.
And the camping experience was our tent was on a platform, which I liked because I felt like there wasn't going to be snakes and stuff there. But we camped on top of we put our tent on top of a platform, and then we went whitewater rafting.
Well, my experience as a camper would be about a 2 on the scale of 1 to 10, 10 being an expert. Yeah, my skills aren't all that great. They're okay.
I would say I haven't had a lot of experience with it, but the ones that I have, I love being outdoors, and I took 14 teenagers to Pictured Rocks, and we camped out for that whole 5 days, which was an experience. But it was in a pup tent, you know, like a canvas tent, but we cooked all of our meals out on the outdoors, which food always tastes better outdoors, I think. I would give myself a 2, maybe, in camping. Yeah.
Well, the worst experience I had camping was when the trailer ran out of fuel to keep it warm, and it became very, very cold that night, and there was no place to get any fuel. It ran on propane.
I would say on one of the 5 days that I camped with the teenagers in Pictured Rock, it torrential rains, and so I put a tarp over my head to cook the meals for 14 kids, and the other staff member wasn't around. So that was my worst experience camping.
I think my favorite memory is enjoying a campfire late at night and first thing in the morning, cooking bacon and eggs over an open campfire. Coffee even tastes different from a campfire. And so just the smells and the atmosphere of camping, I love it.
That's exactly what I would have said.
I'm glad I said it first.
Just a campfire and sitting around talking, you know, relaying different thoughts and memories and being with family. That's the best part about camping to me.
Singing
songs, making up stories like Old Man Suzanne. That's fun. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, camped in that several places, several different states. So yeah, recorded lots of good things during that time too.
I've been in some pretty nice RV campers, but I've never camped in one.
I'm expecting to see a major difference in an RV than from what I was used to many, many years ago. And that the improvements that have been made, a lot of updates that you would consider in a house. So I see that, and even the technology. It was not what I was expecting. I liked the lighting in it, where it had overhead lighting, which was like offset. I liked going up the stairs to the bedroom area. I liked all the storage, and like you showed, the storage in the chairs. That was pretty cool. So yeah, I really liked that.
I wasn't expecting it to be that big. I mean, it felt so roomy, and I liked the countertops and that big farm sink and the style of it. It just felt so big, and I too liked the upstairs. It's like you had a separation, somewhere else to go, to like get away, and it was so roomy. It didn't feel
And the big refrigerator.
Yeah, I like the refrigerator too. I just liked how really roomy it was. It felt like I didn't feel the least bit like I was closed in.
No,
I
not
liked
at
that
all.
it felt really large and just homey. I liked the style and
Yeah,
how
it
large
seemed
it
real
was.
homey.
Yeah.
Comfortable chairs.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Very nice.